This is the second video in the tutorial series on how to use the FIGMENT Milky Way Galaxy textures. And in this one, I'm going to cover how to set up the 64K resolution textures. This video picks up immediately from the endpoint of the first tutorial. So if you haven't watched that already, please watch that first. And with that said, I'm just going to jump straight into it. So the way that I went about it for these 64K textures is that I split them into what is called UDIM tiles. Then you can load those up, and then it's a bit easier for the renderer and your 3D program to handle the textures, because it doesn't need to load one EXR file that's like 5 or 10 gigabytes. Anyway, let's look at setting that up. So the first thing we need to do is get rid of this sphere because it doesn't have the UDIM UV coordinates that we need. So let's delete that. And I'm going to import an object. And for this, I've created one that's called FIGMENT UDIM Globe. This is totally free. You can just download this from my shop. And inside that, you have 3 different 3D models. In our case, I think this one is going to be fine. And let's scale that up. So we're inside of it. And first thing we need to do is scale it negatively, just like we did with the other one, so we don't get mirrored textures. And next up, we need to take all our textures here and then switch them out for the 64K versions. So go into the 64K folder, and I need to get the equivalent texture, cloud refined. And here you just have these 32 tiles. Just pick the first one, hit OK, and now we need to tell V-Ray that this is a UDIM texture. So we just need to select this number here at the end, and then make these sharp brackets, type in UDIM, and then end it with another sharp bracket. And we simply need to do this for all the textures. So I'm just going to run through that. All right, now all of these have been switched out with the UDIM 64K counterparts. And I just need to make sure that the texture is applied here. And it just needs a bit of time to load up the textures so they're in memory. This can take a little while. All right, let's try zooming in a bit more. And you get some pretty neat detail in here. So I just wanted to show you that these are available if you need them. And like I said, the UDIM Globe, the 3D model, is something you can download from my site. It's completely free. And yeah, that's how you use the 64K textures. All right, I hope you found this useful, and thanks for watching.